The Alkebu-Lan Revivalist Movement presents Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan on Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM and GalaxyAfriWi.com. Only the brainwashing station. Weekly discussions and live debate on all issues affecting the African community at home and abroad. Tune in Mondays 8 to 10 p.m. and have your say as we talk it straight and make it plain. It's live, it's hot, it's scintillating, it's real. It's Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan on Galaxy Radio, the only brainwashing station.
Tendai Mwari, be thankful unto God. Greetings, Galaxy family. You're tuned into Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan. Hosting tonight's program is Brother Omawali and myself, Sister Kai. It's Monday and it's 3 minutes past the hour of 8. Alkebu-Lan is known for keeping its finger on the pulse of the community, addressing the most pertinent and controversial issues some radio stations just won't touch. So keep it locked on 102.5 FM or www.galaxyafiwi.com and join us by calling 079 85 852 952 or 07538 008 634. Why not text 07572 222 156. On Africa Speaks of Alkebu-Lan, we talk it straight and make it plain. This show is not for the faint-hearted. Tendai Mwari. Tendai Mwari, greetings and welcome, Brother Omawali.
Tendai Mwari, Sister Kahi, giving thanks and praises to Mwari Nyakusika, God the creator of the universe, through the spirits of Mzumukuru, our great ancestors. Rumbitsu kuna Mwari ye Africa. To the God of Africa be the glory. Tendai Mwari, it is a joy to be an African, and it's a joy to be on Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM. Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari, definitely, brothers and sisters. Brother Omawali, it's a very special day today.
March the 2nd.
Black People's Day of Action.
Black People's Day of Action.
Name it and claim it.
What is our motto?
Nation building.
And what's the... Oh dear.
And what is our mission?
What is our mission? Commemorate,
evaluate, organize to liberate.
Commemorate,
right.
Evaluate, organize to liberate. Yes, brothers and sisters, it's March the 2nd, the Black People's Day of Action.
Mm-hmm. National Black People's Day of Action.
Indeed it is.
And African people came all over the country today. And they're there, actually.
Yes.
At the Caribou Center.
At the Caribou Center, brothers and sisters.
We just left there.
Still going on. Beautiful vibe in the place, Sister Kai.
Yes. Oh, powerful.
Turnout was really good as well.
It was, because, I mean, we've only had a couple of weeks to organize it, you know, in terms of whether it was going to go ahead or not.
Yes.
But, you know, we decided it has to go ahead. Mm-hmm. The elders decided it must go ahead.
Absolutely.
And so, brothers and sisters, we gathered, because we know so many of you took the day off anyway from last year. And, you know, because we have named and claimed March the 2nd as a national public holiday for African people.
Word sound.
And, you know, 1 o'clock, people just started to stream in.
Yeah.
So what? You know?
Because as far as I'm concerned, something's supposed to be happening.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, we're supposed to, you know, be in convention. You know, we didn't have the procession, unfortunately, this year, as otherwise known as the March. But we were still able to gather, to convene and gather, you know, and it was powerful. So we give thanks. Temari. I just want to big up Brother Amlak Tukuru.
Oh, yes.
For the last, nearly 4 hours, my brother, from 4 till 7, that's his scheduled time, and he was holding the reins until we came here, brothers and sisters. So we give thanks to Amlak Tukuru. He is a brother that we've known for many, many years, and he's a beautiful, beautiful spirit. And I said to him, and it's true, that warm and beautiful spirit always comes over on the airwaves as well. So I want to give thanks to Brother Amlak Tukuru, sitting in for Brother Abu. And we just want to big up that last track as well. She even looks like Jill Scott, Sister Amaziah. One Hello. Beautiful, beautiful track. So we give thanks. Tindai Mwari.
Tindai Mwari. And yeah, I'm like, just have a knack of playing some really powerful tracks, you know, and some powerful discussions.
Yes, yeah.
The studio get hot sometimes, boy.
Yeah, no, last week they were burning some fire. Him and brother, was it not Kush, brother Heru.
That's it.
Brother
yeah.
Heru. You know, so yes, brothers and sisters, we don't know if you managed to make it to the Black People's Day of Action because it started since 1 o'clock, but it really was a powerful, powerful event, and it is rapidly becoming a growing and massive institution in our community. So we give thanks to all the brothers and sisters who helped to organize the event. We special thanks to our elders, Elder Baba Clarence, Baba Pepperkai, Baba Huey Andrew, Mama Ya. Who else is there? Did I say Baba Clarence?
Yeah, you're calling up the elder's name?
Yeah.
Mama Ya, Elder Pepperkai,
Yeah,
Elder Cliff.
Elder Cliff.
Yes, and Baba Elder Kwabena Brenwa.
Yes,
also
Judy
known
Elder
as Roots,
Kwabena.
Doctor.
Yeah, the Roots Doctor, yeah.
I think Elder Brother Gamba, did you say that?
No, I didn't. Oh, gosh. Sorry, Elder Brother Gamba. Can't forget you, you know. Yes, indeed. So it was good when they took the front of the stage and everybody was there to see the elders who have been presiding over the work of INAP, keeping INAP alive. Yeah, the Interim National African People's Parliament. Keeping INAP alive, brothers and sisters. And, you know, there were some statements made very clear by the elders that INAP is live and kicking. Tendai Mwari.
Yes, so sisters and brothers, as we know, it is March the 2nd, Black People's Day of Action. But before we go further into Black People's Day of Action, because, you know, as I said, it's hot and it's getting, you know, scheduled to finish at 7 o'clock. We don't know, so it wasn't going to be. So I think the program already shifted to 8. I wouldn't be surprised if 11 o'clock them still there, you know, because we've had some young artists on the bill kicking it up in there.
Oh,
Empress Imani, Respect Fire Bingi, you know, Soldier MC. So, and young Shakara is doing a presentation right now, you know, on the theme, which is keeping our eyes on the prize, is it? Eyes on the future, sorry. Our eyes on the future, mobilizing Black youth for nation building.
Indeed.
So that's it.
And there's a lot of youth energy in the building as well.
Oh, yes,
as
definitely.
As we mentioned, Respect Fire Bingi and his Black Fist, Black Power movement are there with him, you know, side by side as well. So, you know, it's a powerful youth energy spirit. And we just want to also give thanks to brothers and sisters, the whole African community who came out for, first of all, our Omawale Malcolm X observance, which took place on Sunday, the 22nd of February. And then following that, we had the youth event, OMX Storm.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That was a storm, thunder and lightning.
Tell the people about it, Sister Kai.
Thunder and lightning.
Tell the people
Brother
about
and sister,
it.
if you missed that, you know, I don't know. You know when you miss something, like you miss the actual lightning flash, but you feel the thunder. Yeah. It roar and you feel like, you know, the earthquake kind of tremble. It's still trembling. The wall of bricks and still a shake because of the OMX storm.
Yes,
you know? And we got a few tracks here that little clips that we want to share with the brothers and sisters from some of the artists. It was a night of edutainment.
Yes. Beautiful.
Night of edutainment. So it was organized by the youth, the army, which is the young people in the Alkebu-Lan revivalist movement, and it was mainly young people on the platform and young people in the audience. And one set of energy in the place. You know, it make old people like you, Brother Omali, jump up, eh?
Yeah. Me, even old people like me, Sister Kai, who just happen to be younger than you. Indeed.
So you think.
Oh, well, you know, we have documentary evidence to prove it, sis. Okay. You know, brothers and sisters, Sister Kai is right, you know. The OMX storm, for those who were there, you can testify tonight. tonight is not the hotline, it's the testification line. If you were at any of the events, the OMX, the Mobile Malcolm X Observance,
which was on Sunday,
which is Sunday the 20th,
in Tottenham,
22nd in Tottenham, the OMX Storm, which was the following Friday, the 27th,
at the Caribou Centre.
or if you attended today's Black People's Day of Action and you had to leave, also, brothers and sisters, you can contact us on 07538 005 634. That's 07538 005 634 or 07983 852 952. Or you can text in, brothers and sisters. Some of you may be listening to Galaxy on your phones and all the different instruments that you have nowadays that you can tune in. You can text us on 07572 222 156. Tendai Mari, Sister Kai.
Tendai Mwari. Yes, Brother Omwale, listen to this.
All right.
Yo, this is Swiss So Solid. Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan. Galaxy 102.5. Blaze the fire. Fire.
Right.
All right.
So that was just giving you a little touch.
Yeah, man. Swiss in the building. He's in the building. so solid in the building, man. It was beautiful. That young man is so talented, man. Mind you, Sister Kai, I did get a bit worried when he started standing up on the chair in front of me. You know, I didn't realize, you know, that these superstars, that's the kind of things that they do, you see. So I was trying to give him a little extra space so he can, because he was really embracing the gathering. He jumped up on the chair. You know, I don't know why these artists, they're quite something, you know. So
you got freedom, Wally?
No. I just wanted to make sure he had enough space to do his thing, you know, and to really present himself. No. I sat strong, my sister. I sat strong. I was a bit worried about him falling off the chair, actually, but he seemed to have that covered anyway. But the gathering really responded to him as well. You know, more so than I did probably, but that's another subject for another time. Okay.
You're showing your age, why?
I used to. Suddenly I'm listening to the man, and the man just run up and just jump on the chair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hope that could be.
And people thought you was
I hope my reaction can be sort of edited out of if there's a YouTube clip going around. It wasn't me, right? It was my twin.
Oh my God.
On the chair.
Oh my God.
You know, no. I just kind of gave him a little space so he can do his thing. That's all. I just didn't expect it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay.
But that's the kind of thing.
You're showing your age, Wallace.
That's the kind of thing these superstars do, isn't it? They just
I
jump on chair and spin and turn.
Okay.
But I'm supposed to give me warning. You know what I mean?
All right. Okay.
But he was brilliant, Brother Swiss. From So Solid.
Yes.
As well. Tendai Mori, my sister.
Tendai Mori.
What do we have next for our listeners?
No, what I'm going to say, this is a time of nation building.
All right.
That's why we have the interim National African People's Parliament.
Absolutely.
That is committed to building a national body of Africans from many different organizations.
That's right.
From many faith groups, from many social and political ideologies coming together under one roof. Nobody's asking you to change your ideology. Nobody's asking you to change your religion. Nobody's asking you to change your group, what words you say, how you say it, whether it's in English, whether it's in the mother tongue, or whatever. We're just saying that we need a body that is going to unify us nationally.
That's right.
So that we can make some international impact.
That's right.
And some impact on this country in terms of the needs of our people. And we will continue to build. Whatever happens, brothers and sisters, who won't come, who won't go, we will continue to build.
So
listen to this.
All right.
This is Swiss So Solid. Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan. Galaxy 2.5. Blaze the fire. Fire.
What time is it? When we come together, what time is it? When we respect each other, what time is it? When we get ourselves confident, what time is it? When we form our own political party, what time is it?
Yes, it is nation time, brothers and sisters.
Nation building time.
It definitely is. And, you know, in understanding nation building, brothers and sisters, You need many institutions.
Absolutely.
You know, we have our campaigns, but you need institutions because that is where you're going to solidify and, you know, develop programs for your community that are life-sustaining, life-enhancing, and has continuity.
Absolutely.
We can't just have a program here today and when somebody dead and drop down tomorrow, the program stop. So we need institutions, brothers and sisters. These institutions map out the future of our children's, the lives of our children. If we don't have these institutions, we're just going to be under the cloak, under the yoke, should I say, of other people. And we can't afford to be in that position anymore. Papa Garvey was clear about that, and it's about time now we get clear about that. So interim National African People's Parliament is what we're trying to build. Where we're trying to build a National African People's Parliament. We're in the interim stage, and whatever it takes, it's going to happen. Now, however, how long it takes, it will happen, brothers and sisters. But you can get on board by signing up to INAP.
That's right.
You can go on to www.inap.org.uk. INAP is INAPP. INAP.org.uk.
All right.
All right.
Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari.
History is a clock that people use to tell their political and cultural time. It is also a compass that people use to find themselves on the map of human geography. History tells of people where they have been and what they have been, where they are and what they are. Most important, history tells a people where they still must go and what they still must be. The relationship of history to the people is the same as the relationship of a mother to her child.
Tonight, my brothers and sisters, you're tuned to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan on Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM, www.galaxyafriwi.com. The only, yes, the only de-brainwashing station. Tendai Mwari. 34 years ago today, approximately 25,000 Africans took to the streets of London in a show of strength and solidarity and to protest against state-sanctioned perpetrated injustices against the community. Most recently manifested in the event termed the New Cross Massacre, where 13 young Africans perish in a suspected racist firebomb attack on January the 18th, 1981. Unfortunately, the momentum of that day and era did not develop into a mass movement advocating on behalf of our people. Indeed, it was the occasion of commemorating the 30th anniversary of the New Cross Massacre in January 2011 that a vision was articulated by Baba Professor Gus John and Brother Leader Mbandaka to right this historical wrong. As a result, not only was the Black People's Day of Action, or National Black People's Day of Action, commemorated, the process led to the establishment of what is now termed the Interim National African People's Parliament, INAP. Consequently, every year since 2011, with the motto commemorate, evaluate, organize to liberate, and amid calls to make it a public holiday, March the 2nd has been observed with a procession to 439 New Cross Road, SC14, the scene of the massacre, followed by a convention. Little over 3 weeks ago, INAP suffered a setback when 4 of its leadership team resigned and the observance of the National Black People's Day of Action was thrown into doubt. However, the Council of Elders stepped in to take up the reins, laying to rest any ensuing confusion and misinformation to ensure the event went ahead. Hence, the National Black People's Day of Action is very much on, although without the procession. This year's convention takes place at the Caribou Centre, 7 Gresham Road, Brixton, SW9, from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. under the theme, Our Eyes on the Future, Mobilizing Black Youth for Nation Building. The event which will also honor Omowale Malcolm X's 50th anniversary of his assassination and the centenary of the birth of Mama Claudia Jones, will feature some of the finest, most conscious and talented youth, including Raspek Fayabinki, Empress Imani, Shakara Asante, and Soldier MC, to name a few. There will also be presentations from leading African institution builders outlining how their current program can feed into a coherent national agenda. Those invited are Brother Damba from the African Cooperative Union, Sister Matilda McCathram from Black Mental Health UK, Dr. Kainde Andrews from the Organization of Black Unity, and Student Minister Hilary Muhammad of the Nation of Islam, with a keynote address from INAP's youth leader, YNAP, and updates on INAP's forward plan. The theme is consistent with the powerful youth energy witnessed at the Omowale Malcolm X Storm event on the 27th of Feb 2015. The intersection of Jazz Army and Black Fist, Black Power, World Changers, So Solid Soldiers, Power Youth, and the Organization of Black Unity, among others, within a context of conscious edutainment, inspired many to proclaim the embryonic stages of an irresistible new movement. So, brothers and sisters, this evening, we asked the question, National Black People's Day of Action, did you name it and claim it? If you attended the National Black People's Day of Action, can you share your impressions of the day? What was the highlight of the day for you? Do you think it is important for Africans to claim space and time and call for national holidays? Is a national agenda for Africans necessary? Will you be signing up to INAP? Did you attend OMX Storm on the 27th of Feb? If so, what did you make of it? Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari.
Our special guest this evening is our spiritual leader, brother leader Mbandaka. However, he is he's still at the event, and we are gonna try and make a link with him if possible, brothers and sisters. So we may be able to get that live link this evening. But we'll do our very best, brothers and sisters, to try and get some feedback from the Black People's Day of Action, which
convention,
we know is
which is taking place
from the convention of the National Black People's Day of Action, which is still taking place. Tendai Mahdi. So, brothers and sisters, you can now call in on 07-538 005 634 or 07-983 852 952. On our text line, it's 07-572 222 156. You're tuned to Africa Speaks on Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM, www.galaxyafiwi.com. Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari. Brother Omowale, I think there's three things that we're asking our listeners to phone in today. Did you attend the Omowale Malcolm X observance on the 22nd, put on by the Alkebu-Lan Revivalist Movement, and also Omowale Malcolm X Storm on the 27th at the Caribou, again organised by the young people of the Alkebu-Lan Revivalist Movement.
The Army.
And did you name it and claim it today at the Black People's Day of Action? Maybe you're still there. Maybe you're listening in on both sides. Or maybe you came early and had to go home. Or maybe you could have went to another event. There's a number of events took place regarding Omowale Malcolm X.
That's correct.
And I think one of them is coming up this Saturday at Parkview
Academy.
Might be Parkview Academy in Tottenham, and that is the All African People's Revolutionary Party, Ajamu, will be putting on that event. So that'll be from 6 o'clock till 9:30, I think it is.
Yeah, it's a relaunch of. They're actually relaunching Ajamu, which is the youth wing of the AAPRP, the All African People's Revolutionary Party. So we wish them well. There's some serious workers, serious organizers. So we give thanks and praises. Tendai Mari. Brothers and sisters, the lines are open for your contributions. We want to hear from you this evening. And the lines are 07538 005 634. Tendai Mari, we have a caller on the line, my sister? Tendai Mari, oh.
Caller?
All right, Tendai Mari caller, you're live on Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM. You're tuned to Africa Speaks. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Tendai Mari, greetings.
Tendai Mari, brother Kwame, from Nottingham.
Yes, how you doing?
Very well, my brother, very well. How are you?
I'm very well as usual.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now, we know, unfortunately, you weren't able to make it to the Black People's Day of Action all the way down from Nottingham.
I'm sorry?
We knew you couldn't make it, or we certainly didn't see you at the National Black People's Day of Action from all the way from Nottingham. But we give thanks for your contribution. What would you like to say, my brother?
Yeah, I mean, I took a day off work today anyway, so I didn't go to work, but obviously I was
Brilliant.
I was doing much in spirit.
Excellent.
It is an excellent initiative that the brothers down there and sisters as well are doing there in London.
You named it and claimed it, my brother. That's wonderful.
Absolutely, and obviously, we tried to do our best to get some people down. We actually promoted the event on the show that I do on a Saturday.
That's right.
And some people were able to get notification of the event. But obviously, if this thing will happen in the future, then obviously we would like to
Most definitely.
take it a bigger way and get more advancements of the event. But as far as the wider issue is concerned, I think as a people, as a community, we do need a plan of action because the political system, as it pertains at the moment, is not really geared to meeting our needs. And many people think, because of this assertion of multiculturalism, believe that there is no need for a black agenda. However, what we have seen over the last 5 or so years, particularly since this inception of this new government, is that most of the quote-unquote black projects that were around 7 or 8 years ago are now non-existent because of the severe cutbacks that the government has made. So that, so that even makes the need to have a black agenda all the more pertinent.
Absolutely.
Particularly as we approach the general election. And even on that, we'll be, I'm currently working at the moment with some black students from the Nottingham Training University here in Nottingham, and we will be hosting a question time event, in Nottingham Training University.
All right.
Where there's many African students, and we're going to invite some of the political elite to be on the panel, and the students are going to put questions to them to make them aware that our intelligent African students out there who actually know what time it is and know what the situation is, and are prepared to use their vote and vote wisely, in this forthcoming election, and actually sound out the powers that be about the black agenda, because we do need the agenda. When we look at health, we look at the economy, our economy, we look at our business sector, we look at our employment, employment, we look at even the housing.
Right.
All these are to low indices. All these are low where our community is concerned. And these, indices, or these particular indices need addressing, and as a people, I think the time has come now to try and look at, in-house solutions, so to speak, rather than depend on the political system or the political establishment to actually help us. We need to actually help ourselves, which is why I think it's important that you got the brother from the CPU.
Yes.
And I know he's been a regular on Galaxy to try to explain to our people, the
ACU, yeah.
Of this initiative, which is very commendable. So yes, most of the people are asleep, but the reality is that we do need some kind of agenda to actually give our youth a future. Because right now our youth are suffering, and we as elders have let down our youth, and and we need to give our youth a future. We need to give our youth a hope.
Absolutely, my brother.
We can't allow, for example, here in Nottingham, I see a lot of Asian shops, Indian shops that don't employ black people, African people, but African people patronize their shops. So it tells us that something's wrong somewhere, whereby we are quite free to spend our black pound, our hard-fought, hard-earned pound with other people. And yet the same people are not employing us. Understand? So, we should become smart and wise now and understand that we need to empower ourselves economically. And the reason that we're going to empower ourselves is by spending our money within our own communities and spending our money with people that look like us so that we can actually generate wealth within that community, within our own communities.
Absolutely. My brother, I can say that the African Cooperative Union are very much linking with INAP. I mean, I'm one of the co-chairs of the Finance and Fundraising Committee, and I could tell you that the African Cooperative Union are very, very much on board, and there are different strategies within finance and fundraising as well to develop, to develop and support African businesses and African business initiatives as well. But also in terms of employment agencies as well, and ensuring that there's training for our young people as well. There's so much skills within our community that we can harness and make sure our young people get that training and preparation for employment or for setting up themselves as business people as well. So under the auspices of the Interim National African People's Parliament, under the Finance and Fundraising Committee, this is the kind of work that we want to do. Also in terms of
the African Credit Union,
Cooperative Union
did a presentation
yeah, brother
today.
Adetayo, he did a presentation today. In place of Brother Damba, he actually did a presentation today about the African Cooperative Union, what they're about, and also the fact that they are very much linked with the interim National African People's Parliament. But even on a longer term as well, I mean, we have met with a sister in our community who has developed cooperative credit union. That's the word I'm looking for. Credit unions in our community, and it's something that if we mobilize ourselves together, we can actually create our own credit union and our own financial institutions to ensure that our businesses have that support, and we're able to utilize the monies to actually create training and prepare them for employment, or even employ our own in our own businesses as well. So there is lots of potential. What we want is for brothers and sisters to sign up for INAP. Other communities have their own nationwide independent representative body, to preserve, promote, and protect the interests of their people. INAP is very much the same as well, and it is national as well. So we know, not before long that the Nottingham branch and Brother Kwame is going to be at the helm of this, bringing our people from Nottingham down to London and vice versa, so we can grow together as one powerful African community. Tendai Mari. Brother Kwame, is there anything that finally you'd like to share with us? By the way, we want to give thanks to you for the work you do on your radio station as well, and also inviting our spiritual leader, Brother Leader Mbandaka, to interact with your listeners as well in Nottingham. I know we get a lot from it, and I hope your listeners in Nottingham are doing the same.
Absolutely. I mean, they really the debate that we had with Brother Leader about the legacy of
Malcolm X.
Yeah, was a very, very well received presentation from our listeners. They really enjoyed it, and they would like to see Brother Leader in the studio to ask me some, to ring in and some questions face to face.
Right.
No, we're wanting to get up here in Nottingham. We probably even want to organise a roadshow whereby we can have Ravida Mandaka up in Nottingham at one of our community centres, and to have like some kind of dialogue with the community in Nottingham.
That's wonderful, my brother. That's wonderful.
That would be an honour. That would be an honour.
Yes,
my
it
brother.
would. Yes, it would. Thank you very much for that. And
I'm sure we'll organise it in the future.
But I just wanted to end by saying that I'm in full support of the aims and objectives of the African People's Day of Action. I do believe it's something that we need in our community. We need to celebrate or have days, that are holy days in our community that are pertinent to our value and belief systems, and to invoke the spirit of our ancestors, and to invoke their memory, and also those that have gone before us, because obviously we are, or I am because we are, because I am because they were.
All right.
So we always need to remember those who have gone before us.
Absolutely, my brother.
So that we can actually build a better and brighter future for ourselves and generations to come.
That's right.
Tinamari.
Tinamari, give thanks, Brother Kwame, and keep up the good work in Nottingham, my brother.
Likewise.
All right, Tinamari.
Tinamari. Yes, sisters and brothers, this is Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan on 102.5 FM, www.galaxyafiwi.com. The subject, National Black People's Day of Action. Did you name it and claim it? Yes, today itself is March the 2nd, the National Black People's Day of Action. We're also asking brothers and sisters, did you attend any Omowale Malcolm X events over the last month? That was in February, where we honoured the life and the legacy. And we had a number of programs on Galaxy. Did you learn anything? Which was your favourite show? I mean, so many people are asking us, can we get access to this information? You can phone in, tell us what you appreciated about the shows. Did you learn any more? What about the observance in Tottenham? Did you attend it? What about the storm, brothers and sisters? Storm and thunder and lightning.
Indeed.
Well, I'm going to give you a little touch of that because we're talking about OMX Storm at the moment. We're talking about National Black People's Day of Action. We're talking about a whole heap of different things. We're talking about moving forward, brothers and sisters.
Absolutely, my sister.
Building together. So, the Omowale Malcolm X Storm, what do you call him?
Respect?
It wasn't Raspek, the big one for the day. What's his name?
Swiss,
that's it, Swiss.
Swiss from Soul Solid.
Yes, Swiss from Soul Solid. What do you call him? Usually the
He's the headline act.
Headline act. That's
yes, the main dish.
The main dish. That's it. Yes, he really tear up the place.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
he really tear up the place. But I'm going to warm you up before you get to there, brothers and sisters. Sorry, I'm going to warm you up. National Black People's Day of Action. A tune was written by Amanwa and Narai, his wife. Husband and wife team just had a little baby.
Yes, indeed.
Give thanks and praises.
Beautiful princess.
Yes, another one.
Is it Nia, Imani, or Kuumba? Which one of the uncles is that?
I think it's Nia, Kuumba, Imani. That's it.
Nia, all right.
Kuumba,
all
Imani.
three.
All three.
Right.
All three.
Okay.
All three. Nia, Kuumba, Imani.
That must have been a long labor then.
One of the symbols for the National Black People's Day of Action is the black butterfly, and it symbolizes transformation from the caterpillar to a beautiful black butterfly. Our black butterfly image has a red, black, and green on it.
Black and green butterfly,
of course, But this
Liberation
is a track
butterfly
that they wrote a couple of years ago. Let's listen.
the strength and insight of a wife or a girlfriend. See, lady, women, mothers, aunties, grandma. You be the hype, you be the dapper, the don, dada, the true. Thank you, mama. Straightening our walk, like honing our talk, providing a clearer pathway for a caster, and more intuitive, herself with the balance of power, but yet subtlety. See, she be blessed with breasts full of nourishment, like liquid encouragement for our seeds. And yeah, she believes for the cycle of life, like once every 30 days, once in life, or maybe less, if blessed with another mother's creation. Oh, thank you, mama, but under other hand, some man trying to say this is all that lovey-dovey stuff, that sentimental mushy stuff. But yeah, celebration of our women has always been our tale. From the words we sing to the dances we do, from early ancient writings to onward adorational carvings, whether they be in wood or stone.
Tendai, my brothers and sisters, you're tuned to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan and Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM, www.galaxyafriwi.com. The only de-brainwashing station. That was King and Queen Aminwa and Sister Narai, who have produced their own little black butterfly as well. So we give thanks to them as a family. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful couple, you know. Yeah. Very, very beautiful talented, union. Very, very gifted. Yeah, you know, yeah, man. Afromance is alive and well in the Aminwa and Narai household, and you know, a lot of blessings as well. And our brother Aminwa was also at the X-Storm as well. You know, it was good to see him. And Sister Narai, the princess is only 4 weeks, 4 Sabbaths old. So, you know, mum and baby are just resting and relaxing at home as well. So, you know, we'll big them up, and also their contribution towards the National Black People's Day of Action. The song Black Butterfly is an institution now for the interim National African People's Parliament and the National Black People's Day of Action. Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari.
What's sweetie, sister guy? What's sweetie?
It's not you, brother Mwari. I assure you.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay. Right, brothers and sisters, this is Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan on Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM. You hear how she rough me up, brothers and sisters? Who was the headline act, Sister Kai?
Who's the headline act?
Who was the headline act at OMX Storm? Do you remember now?
Swiss.
Goodness gracious me. Swiss. Indeed, Swiss from So Solid. Swiss. That young man, he tear up the place, brothers and sisters, and we're going to hear some of his tracks. Some of the tracks that were performed live, brothers and sisters, at OMX Storm. You're going to get a little flavor of it. I'm telling you, it was a powerful evening. There was some powerful male energy, male youth energy in the building as well, you know.
And some powerful sister energy, you know. We had Isis Storm.
Yeah. She's
is her name Isis Storm?
Isis Storm, yeah.
Yeah, and Empress Imani. Oh, I'm telling you, your young princesses had to be there to hear the powerful, uplifting words, you know. We have to give thanks and praises, because unfortunately, when young women are on the stage, you know, and in the whole media industry, the images are not good. They're not good. But
yeah, but that sister that you just mentioned, the first sister that you mentioned, Isis Storm, she's a very, very special sister, you know.
She is, yeah, definitely.
There's so much depth she's very young, and she looks even younger than she is. But there's such a lot of depth there for that sister. It's this road is the only road for her. There isn't anything else. No other frame of reference for her. She is powerful.
Definitely,
you know,
definitely.
She's very, very deep as well.
And Empress Imani is also at the National Black People's Day of Action
Yes,
today.
Yes, indeed.
Doing her thing
with
as
With
usual.
a little princess as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, Vincy Power was in the building, Sister Kai.
Was it?
Yeah, man. She declared allegiance to the cause.
Well, that's better than your son. He declared he was a Jamaican.
Oh my God.
Live on air, I recorded it on Wally.
Yeah, that's because
We asked him, what are you? And he said, Jamaican.
I don't know, but I'd like to hear the evidence of that, Sister
You
Kai.
did hear it on Wally. You
I
briefed
think-
him. The next time I saw him, I'm a Vincentian.
I don't know about that, Sister Kai. Brothers and sisters, that's
He was going, where is that? Who is that?
Anyway, Empress Imani was certainly, very much. I think she declared that she learned all she did in St. Vincent. That was really where she got the energy and the zeal. Something.
Grammy.
You know who she reminds me of, Sister Kai.
Not you, obviously. Go on.
You know who she reminds me of? I don't know. There's something I can hear. For some reason, I can hear in a strange kind of way. I can hear Muta Baruka. When you listen to the way that she delivers, she just sounds like a griot, just delivering. I can feel Muta Baruka in the way she delivers. She's also a beautiful singer as well. So she's gifted, real gifted soul. We have somebody on the line.
Yes,
Sister Kai.
we have our special guest, actually it's our resident guest, who decided not to be resident today.
Okay,
Decided to reside.
He's not part of the furniture today.
Well, he decided to reside at the Black People's Day of Action at
No.
the Caribou Centre
Couldn't be.
in Gresham Road, Brixton.
No.
Tendai Mwari, greetings and welcome, brother leader.
Tendai Mwari.
Tenamara, brother leader Bandaka.
Tendai Mwari, brother Mwalid.
Have you deserted the fixes and fittings, my brother?
Tendai Mwari, I'm here as part of the African human force that is giving expression to this joyous and glorious day we call the National Black People's Day of Action, my brother.
That's all very well, bro, but you haven't answered my question.
Tendai Mwari, I thought I was doing my very best.
We'll try again, my brother.
Tendai Mwari. Well, it's the National African People's National People's Day of Action, my brother, and we are here, at the latter end of what has been a powerful day, what has been a very awesome and spiritually blessed day. And I'm just happy to call into Galaxy Radio to share some of that spirit and some of that vibration. We had Brother Anu here as well, and I know we had some challenging circumstances in regards to the airways. Efforts were being made to stream live, and Brother Anu was here working assiduously to enable us to do that. I don't know how much we were successful, but we know that Mwari Nyakusika, God the creator of the universe, and the Mudumu Mukudo, the great ancestors, are guiding us and are directing us, and we know that we will always be victorious, whatever challenges are being thrown in front of us. I hope that answers your question now, my brother. Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari, my brother. Well, okay, I'll brother leader. We'll have to discuss that though. But I just want to say, brother leader, we can hear it in your voice that you sound very enthused about what has taken place this afternoon, going into evening now. Could you just enlighten us, our listeners, what took place today?
Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari.
My brother, I am very enthused. In fact, I am elated.
Right.
We had less than 2 Sabbaths, less than 2 weeks to plan to organize.
Amazing.
The African nation now knows that there were some challenging circumstances in INAP, the International African People's Parliament, and that caused a bit of a setback. And as a result of those challenging circumstances, we were very late. In fact, at one stage, it looked as though we were not going to be organizing an event for the day. But less than two Sabbaths ago, we had an emergency meeting, and we decided, come what may, we must commemorate the National Black People's Day of Action. By the time we got the promotional materials into operation, we had less than 2 Sabbaths to promote the event. Nonetheless, the word went out. We pulled all the stops out, and did our very best to get the word out to the African nation. And we had a hall full today at the Caribou Center, brothers and sisters going in and out all the time. I am estimating that throughout the day, we had at least 150 to 200 people passing through. We still have maybe 60, 70 people in the room, in the hall, bearing in mind that the event was scheduled to finish at 7 o'clock. It's now coming up to 9 o'clock. I think that's a sign of a tremendously successful day. And we had a powerfully explosive message, keynote address from Brother Shakara, that young, gifted, and black African, delivered absolutely outstanding keynote address on the theme, Our Eyes on the Future, mobilizing black youth for nation building. Around that awesome event were some very important and very momentous presentations in terms of spoken word, in terms of edutainment, as well as some messages that we had from the African Cooperative Union, the Nation of Islam, and the Elders Council also made a very important presentation where they made it absolutely clear to the African community that INAP, the Interim National African People's Parliament, is alive and well and kicking and in good health, still somewhat jaded by recent circumstances, but nonetheless, we are on a recovery course that is a very, very promising and auspicious one. And today has been a day of vindication and a day of confirmation that INAP is alive and well and kicking and you know, there as a vehicle for the empowerment and for carrying forward the vision of nation building for African people here in the UK and beyond. Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari, my brother.
Tendai Mwari.
Well, we give thanks for that, brother leader. That's quite something.
Yes.
Right. So obviously the elders they obviously shared some of the challenges that took place, but clearly those challenges have been overridden, and we've managed to have the National Black People's Day of Action, and as you said, we're definitely moving forward.
Well, Tendai Mwari. Yes, indeed. And today only really confirms that. I mean, a lot of hard work has been going on behind the scenes, but of course the community won't necessarily be able to sense, to see, to understand what work is going on behind the scenes. But with the turnout that we had today, it is a confirmation of the work that has been going on behind the scenes. The event today has been very, very well organized and extremely well executed. So brothers and sisters will know that there's a lot of disciplined organization that has had to have taken place behind the scenes for us to have delivered such a well-organized and such a powerful day. Mm-hmm. But the other side of the coin, which is equally important, is the turnout that we had. Mm-hmm. That at such short notice, so many people came out. Mm-hmm. You know, at one stage, maybe, and this is a Monday Kuchakulya Day. We're still, you know, in the wintry months. We haven't actually formally entered into the spring season yet. A relatively cold day, though not freezing, and brothers and sisters have taken the day off work. Some people have closed their businesses. Some businesses are here sponsoring the event and displaying their wares, you know, here at the Caribou Center. I want to also hail the Caribou Center and the brother. I don't know if his job title is caretaker or what, but he's been so welcoming.
Yes, we want to big up Brother Barrington for his love that he's shown us, my brother. Most definitely. Go ahead.
his love for positive African cultural vibrations as well. He's shown us so much respect. He's been so welcoming. He's a true manifestation of what Caribou means, which in the African context, it means welcome. More than that.
Kiswahili, yeah.
So certainly we felt warmly welcome today. And, as I said, it's a vindication of INAP. The INAP name, the INAP brand, if you will, is a very powerful one. We now know that our people believe in INAP. Our people are sensitized to the vision. Our people are sensitized to the mission of INAP. Our people believe in INAP. And for that reason, at such short notice, so many people came out to observe and to participate in the National Black People's Day of Action. Even though some of them only heard about it a couple of days ago, they are here. They've taken their children out of school. That's why I was starting to say that at one point, the compere, which is my son Enika, asked the people under the age of people 35 years and under to stand, and almost half the room stood up. Almost half the room stood up, and maybe half of those were children who would normally have been in school today, but they were here with their parents. What does that say to us? It says to us that our people believe in INAP. Our people are committed to the vision and the mission of INAP. They want their national, their independent, their nationwide independent representative body that's going to promote, preserve, and protect their interests as African people. They want that vehicle that is designed to organize our people as a nation. They understand now what a nation is, what a nation means, and it means that a people organize as a sovereign entity, a people organize as a sovereign entity empowered by their own agency. People are understanding that now, and the people want their parliament. So people are asking, now we're in the question and answer period, people are asking some very poignant questions.
Such as, Brother Leader?
Such as, one, in fact, just before I came on the phone, there was one brother who was speaking about security and building a security force in our community that can protect our young people on the streets, and even protect them from the state if we need to protect them from the brutalities of the state by skillful, learned and legally understood intervention.
Right.
And he has said now he wants to know how that fits into the INAP program, because he now wants to factor. They've done a lot of research, study, preparation and so on, and they now have some skills and knowledge and information. They want to know how that factors in to INAP. So that was one very important question that was being asked. We had Sister Marcia Rigg, the sister.
It was lovely to see her again.
Absolutely. We've seen her a few times.
Yes.
Couple of weeks, and she spoke mainly about the challenges that face our young people in mental health, and of course some of what her beloved brother suffered at the hands of the state.
Sean Rigg, yeah.
Yes, and she also talked about how important the vision of INAP is.
Beautiful.
Yes, so there's no question about the fact that the penny has dropped in the African community, in the African nation, and our people are understanding more and more how vitally important INAP is. The African Cooperative Union, they're also on the panel, and they're also talking about factoring in the work of the African Cooperative Union in terms of economic development into the vision of INAP. So is understanding now more and more that INAP is the future. INAP is the future for African people here in the UK, that we must now as a people go forward and organize ourselves as a national African People's Parliament, as a nation of people in exile. People are understanding that more and more. So we must press on with the message, man.
Absolutely.
Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari. Brother Leader, did we hear from any young people? Did any young people ask any questions?
Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari.
I'm trying to remember because I was kind of in and out as well.
Yes.
Trying to remember if any young people had spoken from the floor.
Okay. Not at the moment. Okay.
Tendai.
That's fine, my brother. That's fine. Can I just say, because I've kind of already got the answer to this question because I can hear it in your voice.
Young people, of course, on the panel. The panel is being chaired by a young person, young brother Enika. And of course, we have brother Shaka Ra, who delivered the keynote address. He is also on the panel. And there's still a lot of young people in the room cheering and clapping. In fact, I'm going to put a young man on the phone, Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari.
Young man who tore up this, blew up the place this afternoon. And once again, he has a habit of doing that, I must have a word with him. Tear up the place, and of course, finish off with a powerful number called Round Here We Say Tendai Mwari. I don't know if you know him, but I'm going to put him on the phone.
Right. Okay. I'm familiar with the track, brother Leader.
And he's wearing a T-shirt that says, "Round Here We Say Tendai Mwari."
Absolutely.
So you can speak to the people on Galaxy Radio. Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari. Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari.
Respect Fire Bingi. Welcome to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan and Galaxy.
Bonjour.
we don't have that around there, do we, Respect?
Say again?
We don't have the bonjour around there, do we?
It's a Tendai Mwari, Mama Kai.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Tendai Mwari.
I'll have words with her afterwards, bro. My young brother. Well, welcome to Africa Speaks, though, Respect.
Give thanks.
My brother, honestly, I said it to you at the event. I think you're absolutely brilliant, my brother. The work that you're doing is tremendous. The spirit that you have, and the spirit that you have, and the love that you have for our people in general and our young people in particular is awesome. My brother, that love is driving you to be a powerful force in our community. And I just, want to give you thanks. Tina, my brother leader, is that brother leader's voice?
Sorry to interrupt. We're going into Unity Circle now to close out.
Oh, right, okay.
So please excuse us. We will call you back as soon as we're finished.
Okay. All right, then. We look forward to that.
Okay, then. And I'll grab Raspik again. Yeah?
All right. So round there we say what?
We say Tendai Mwari.
All right, then. Give thanks. Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari.
Yes, you're tuned to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan on Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM, www.galaxyafiwi.com. The only de-brainwashing station. Yes, brothers and sisters, we managed to make the link with Brother Leader and Bandaka and one of our rising stars.
Raspik
Fire Bingi. Sister Kai, you have any Raspik Fire Bingi for
me?
you?
Of course I do, after them cut him short.
Yes, after all.
Big up Push. Light the fire, man. Light the fire. Big up ISIS now with 2 who came out yesterday before I as well. Hey? The 2 of the people that A up. See Empress and Marley there. Black power. Hey. Right now we say Tendai Mwari. Tell the devil man them can't harm me. Right now we ain't Marcus Garvey. Let the P out Rastafari. Right now we say Tendai Mwari. Tell the devil man them can't harm me. Right now we ain't Marcus Garvey. Let the P out Rastafari. I like my political party. Our sisters, my sisters and aunties. Alkebu-Lan, that's the heartbeat. Black Fist be part of the army. I listen, that's the Marcus Garvey. We got Tupac Illuminati. Before Bruce Lee, I listen to the army. It's a black man that created karate. My strength is ancestral. Why go church? Don't need a temple. Soul don't die. Spirit don't settle. Garvey's alive. That's why they call me a rebel. Born in hell, don't like the devil. We don't put black people in ghettos. So man, they family don't say hello. Right there we say Tendai Mwari. Tell them never man, them can't harm me. Right there we end Marcus Garvey. Therapy out, Rastafari. Right there we say Tendai Mwari. Tell them never man, them can't harm me. Right there we end Marcus Garvey. Therapy out. Right there we speak our own tongue, sing our own song and beat our own drum. All the old schools we're teaching our young. It's time for action, the speaking is done. For the time our people got hung to save our own lives, we own our own guns. If we don't fight, our freedom won't come. Revolution deep in our lungs. Black people got robbed, you're not poor. Why you think that police got their dogs for? So we're chaining people like jobs. Come on the front line, this is God's war. Just look up fast if you're not sure, never show mercy. I never say mercy. Put like a French man, what for? Right now we don't say bonjour. Right now we say ten like Marvin. Then I give a man them can't harm it. Right now we ain't Marcus Garvey, Penelope Howard. Right now we say ten like Marvin. Yo, the thing is over. The thing is over. Let's balance. Right now we ain't Amy Garvey, Empress Minute, Rita Marley, Winnie Mandela, so I should call. Yo! Balance! There's enough man now deal with no balance. So we have balance! 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 Yeah? I don't know where to start. Yo, let's finish out. Let's finish out. Okay. Hey, my name is Amy Garvey, Empress Menin, Rita Marley, Winnie Mandela, Asar Shakur, Nanny Maroon, that's heart of the army. My name is Amy Garvey, Empress Menin, Rita Marley, Winnie Mandela, Asar Shakur, Nanny Maroon, that's heart of the army. My name is Ten Night Mari. My name is Ten Night. But if they ever touch one in the army, then the devil man, Ten Night. My name is Ten Night Mari. My name is Ten Night. But if they ever touch one in the army, then the devil man, 10 die. Yo, the show done. It's over. On the ball over
there, yo. My brothers and sisters, that was something very, very special. You hear that, brothers and sisters?
Respect Fire
They said
Bingy.
the show done, and blow up the stage, brothers and sisters. That's just a little flavor of Respect Fire Bingy, a powerful, powerful young man. Sister Guy. Round, that's what we say around there, you know?
Not bonjour.
No, not at all, not at all. Embarrassing, Sister Guy. What kind
I'm
of,
just showing that I can speak many languages, that's all.
Oh dear, that's the wrong time for that, man. The wrong time and the wrong place as well.
I'm multi-talented, that's all.
The wrong time, the wrong place. The black people there actually, you know. March the 2nd, Kai. Sister Kai?
Yeah.
March the 2nd.
Bonjour.
Oh my gosh. Oh dear. I've probably there. Yeah, not schooling you right.
You might tell me to step down.
You gotta resign, isn't it? Another subject for another time.
Another time.
Say that right, Sister Guy.
But it was a whole heap of stuff that was there was Mikel Amin. I mean, he had some powerful stuff as well.
Yes, and he had a young brother there with him. Oh my gosh, that young brother. I keep forgetting his name, you know. But
I don't know his name.
He just come towards us as elders, and he just declared his love for his elders. Big hugs, you know. He was just tremendous spirit. He's another fire, you know. So the young blood, I can't remember your name, but you are powerful. He was there actually at the early part. I don't know if you saw him, Sister Kai, but he was actually in the building as well at the earlier part of the of INAP as well.
The National Black People's Day.
Of the National Black People's Day of Action. Yeah, he was in the building. So yeah, man, got to heal him up as well. Tendai Morai.
Well, Brother Omawali, I think it'd be good at this time as we're talking about OMX Storm. And if you were on my OMX Storm, let us know. How was it for you? You can call
07 538 005 634. That's 07 538 005 634 or 07 983 852 952. You can also text us on 07 572 222 156. You're tuned to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan on Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM.
Tendai Morai. I'd like our listeners to listen to Swiss. He had a very powerful track called I Can't Breathe. Mm-hmm. And I can't say most of the listeners, but people are aware of the case in America of our brother, what's his name?
It'll come back to us.
Yeah,
it'll come back to us.
And basically he was on camera saying, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
And they killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's listen to this track.
Yeah.
top of my lungs, I can't speak. My thoughts are accelerating the rate of my heartbeat. Officer, can't you see that I'm shaking my arms, feet? Manual strangulation's my fate and I'm grasping. Hate and discriminate cause I'm labeled a dark skin. If you ain't paid in the face, then you basically you're seen as incriminated. The pavement's the place I was last seen. Cut the oxygen up to my brain, chant slim. I can't breathe, can you hear me? I can't breathe. I need some air and I'm starting to wheeze. I'm in fear and your arms squeezing me. Calm down, please. The little life that I have left in your palm region. I'm speaking, I can't reach him. He's acting like he ain't receiving me, begging and pleading. Every second brings me closer to death. The pressure is peaking.
Come on.
White supremacists, pessimists with prejudiced feelings. This is what terrorism is if you never have seen it.
Yeah, word. Come on.
White supremacists, pessimists with prejudiced feelings. This is what terrorism is if you never have seen it. What will it cost to solve this injustice across the globe? I'm disgusted, I've lost my focus, I'm flustered and claustrophobic. It's like they punch my throat and I feel like my lungs are folding. Can't give this my undevoted attention, I've come to notice. Black America, why do you feel like you get priority over everyone? Do you think we're inferior? Where in your mind? Do lives mean less? Hair in your eyes? When Mark Duggan was shot dead, where were you guys? Where will you rise? We need you right here tonight. When society squeezing every bit of air, we collapse and Eric's alive. He will never perish as long as we share his demise. There's others right here we deny. Take a blackout, have a media blackout. What would it take to bring the blackout? Barack Obama back out. Take the bullets out of every black and bust them like blackout. If I was the president, I'll turn my home into a black house. Take a blackout, have a media blackout. What would it take to bring the blackout? Barack Obama back out. Take the bullets out of every black and bust them like blackout. If I was the president, I'll turn my home into a black house.
Yes, sir.
The world is a crack house and we're addicted. Television's telling lies, nobody's being convicted. Perpetuate stereotypes, are you playing the victim or paying attention to the game? It's the way of the system. Blacks represent half the population of prison. If you white or Asian, then universities where you fit in. Hurts me to see the condition of my people in Britain. What happened to Eric Garner? Modern day lynching. Here we go again. Break the news for me. Another black man dead. F it. I ain't got the energy for it. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired and freaking violated from racial profiling. I am impatient as a black man in a species. I am in danger, not an animal. Our policemen trying to erase us. I'm frustrated for F6, F the states, F Americans. There anything more much to say?
Yeah. Come on.
I can't breathe. I just need to let that out, man.
Tena, my brothers and sisters, you're tuned to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan and Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM, www.galaxyfreeway.com. March the 2nd.
Black People Day of Action.
Black People's Day of Action.
Name it and claim it.
That's right, brothers and sisters. Today is the National Black People's Day of Action. And we heard from Brother Kwame in Nottingham, who, even though he couldn't attend
physically,
he named it and he claimed it. In other words, that day was a national holiday for him. And I think that's a tremendous thing that he done, brothers and sisters. And something, if he didn't do it this year, you may want to do it next year. And hopefully, Brother Leader spoke about the efforts that have been made by Brother Arno and others to try to make that link. So even if you can't make it to the National Black People's Day of Action, hopefully next year we'll be able to make sure we have a live link. So if you, for whatever reason, can't make it to the event, you will name it and claim it in your own home, and you will be the vibes of the National African People's interim Black People's Day of Action will be transmitted to you in your home, brothers and sisters. This is why we, this is a practical way of making use of so-called modern technology, brothers and sisters. Tendai Mori, Sister Kai.
Yes, Tendai Mori, definitely. So that was Swiss of So Solid, brothers and sisters, and some very powerful works. I Can't Breathe. And, the young people are just up on it. They're up on what's happening. And when we are organized, we will find that they will automatically create the music to go with the times. But that's down to us.
Yes, indeed, Tendai, certainly down to us, brothers and sisters. You know, we have a lot of work to do in building our nation and, you know, instilling the right energy in our young people, brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just want to play another track from Swiss of So Solid.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the one that he closed with, but it's not necessarily his original track. It's from a brother called
this is
God, even the gone up my head now.
Right. Well,
something
if the track you will know is called Bashi.
Bashi, that's
it's
it.
Bashi. It's Black Boys.
That's right.
And it's a track that, boy, him get a lot of fighting down from the system because
I'm telling you,
Bashi was getting big.
I know.
And then him talk about if they use the B word, black. You know, he didn't talk about any and everybody. He spoke about black boys.
I'm saying racist. I even heard these old women phoning up LBC. I said, but I don't even know if they even understand what am I sing about. But they primed them. And they were really phoning up and saying, oh, it's racist. You shouldn't be talking like that. And, you know, just speaking about one people, that's racist. If we were just saying white boys.
You can sing about white boys if you want to.
Exactly.
You know, just sing about white boys.
Exactly.
You know.
Positive stuff he was singing. He wasn't dissing anybody. He was just elevating young black boys. But anyway, the fact is, it just went viral. Went wild.
Back in the day, we say it went bionic.
All right.
You know.
And they, you know, and he sent out the beats to all the young people, and there were so many different versions of.
Yeah, that's another great thing that he did as well, brothers and sisters. Mm-hmm. I was being educated by young brother Shakara. No, a few of our young people yesterday about what this young brother Bashi, and I know Bashi is known to our community in this he's known to us. He performed at one of the Marcus Garvey
African Family
Days as well, which says a lot about him as well. But the track Black Boys, he decided that anybody who wanted to do a version of it, he will download the beat to them so they could do their own version of it. That is something absolutely tremendous, and it says again a lot about this young man. So hopefully, and he apparently did another one even more powerful than Black Boys, even more poignant than Black Boys, because Black Boys has a particular impact as well, but he did even more to the point, hitting hard at the oppressor as well. Hence, you know, his future as a big time star, you know, is not going to be the case. But he is our star, brothers and sisters.
That's it.
Which is far more important, you know. So we give thanks to Brother Bashi.
And all the young men jumped up when this track came on because they all identified with it.
Absolutely.
They all were young boys at the time, you know, big men now.
This is Brother Swiss at OMX Storm, and it's Black Boys. Tendai Mwari.
Hey, if you're a black boy, if you're a black queen, yeah, I want you to sing along to this one. Match you, yeah, this is our tune. When I see what's happening, like sitting in belly, I even happier when I see this girl talking getting up with a pretty face to Jenny. Actually, when he wants that Mercury, I go well done. He's a black boy who just like me, so like, he respected you certainly. I went 6, 7 nights, I can't know, I don't know it, but I thought, that's good for him. Another black boy that's gonna make it all illegal, anti-lethal, he gets powers, he brought in a few more black people. I rate that highly, that's why the moment we had a still got a shower, right? We built a team. For us young black boys, he built a dream like Mega Man did with So Solid. So that crew right there, we horrid. When they won the bridge, I was like, crap, black boys up in this. When I see the ball on the pitch, I was like, crap, black boys up in this. Cause you're all black boys, you're all black boys. We're gonna be black boys, one day we're gonna have black boys. Everybody teach them to black boys, you're all black boys. But one day we're gonna be black men. But one day we're gonna have black boys. Everybody teach them to be black men. You're all black girls, and one day we're gonna be black queens, and one day we're gonna have black girls, and we gotta teach them to be black queens, black girls, show them black girls. One day we're gonna have black queens, and one day we're gonna have black girls, and we're gonna teach them to be black queens. So numbers know what success is. That's why I feel all inside when I see a black man. When the apprentice. I'm with Swiss maker, I ain't gonna lie, I got
Look what happened to the motherland, they don't wanna see black to sing. When I heard that line, I said, "Kill down my spine." All the enemies there. And kiss your wife, look at the night. Shawty, I'm trying Beverly night. Black people want heavenly sight. She will be getting it right, see yourself as equal. Big up PDC and North Star. When you black and big, you're the people. Sing together, all young black people. What? Yeah, we're all black boys, and one day we're gonna be black men. And one day we're gonna have black boys, and we gotta teach them to be black men. Black boys, yeah, we're all black boys. And one day we're gonna be black men. And one day they're gonna have black boys. Hey, black girls, so many black girls. And one day they're gonna be black queens. And one day they're gonna have black girls. And we gotta teach them to be black queens. Black girls, so many black girls. One day they're gonna be black queens. And one day they're gonna have black girls. Gotta teach them to be black queens. Ooh, child, things are gonna be easier. Oh, things are getting brighter. One more time, let's get it. Ooh, sing it out. Things are gonna get easier. Cry out, things are getting brighter. Joe, one love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and we'll feel alright. Black boys, black girls, believe it, you can achieve it. We got the family. Outside Marcus Garvey, outside Marcus X, Martin Luther King, all of our leaders. Never forget them. Legendary Swift.
Tendai Mari.
Tendai Mari, brothers and sisters, you're tuned to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan on Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM, www.galaxyafrica.com, the only de-brainwashing station. That was Black Boys, and you heard, brothers and sisters, there was a whole heap of powerful youth male energy. They literally just flooded the stage, and they just started to express themselves. It was beautiful, it was powerful, it just touched your soul. It was, it was emotional. It was wonderful as well. It just gave our young men the opportunity just to be themselves, knowing that there's nobody there to downpress them, and put them down and try to compartmentalize them. It was beautiful. And I just want to thank all those Brother Swiss, all the artists, and all the young people who just flooded the stage to express themselves. Tendai Mari. We have on the line Respect Fire Bingi. Tendai Mari, Respect Fire Bingi.
Tendai Mari.
Tendai Mari, my young brother.
We because you were cut short, we had to play Tendai Mari for the people. Bonjour for the Tendai Mari. Bonjour. Which one?
Don't mind her. Don't mind her. My young brother. Yeah.
Those t-shirts, those t-shirts, are they on sale, by the way? Round here we say Tendai Mari t-shirts. Are they on sale? The t-shirts, are they on sale? The one you're wearing, round here say Tendai Mari.
Yeah, we're working on it.
They're prototypes, right? They're prototypes.
What's prototype mean?
Well, it's just like a sample, like just to show people,
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
just to get a little vibes.
Yeah, man, and a powerful vibe it is as well. So Black Fist, Black Power as well. You all are powerful. You all are powerful, Respect. Respect, tell us about what you thought of the day.
Yeah, man, I think it's inspirational, Shakara had a fire in his belly, which he let unleash on Dirty Babylon.
All right.
Pagans then screaming in anguish at the truth that was coming out his mouth. And on the overall, I think it was good. I think, obviously, last year when I came to the Black People Day of Action, it was a lot bigger. But I think when you're looking at the amount of time, what the National African People's Parliament has been through, and the amount of time it was taken, I think it was definitely a successful event. And still, Black people, we could be 20, 30, 40 up, and we still come with that strength and energy and that power of upliftment. So all it is for me now is to go to the drawing board and try and make sure when I come back, I come 20 people next year. And that was my challenge to everyone.
Yes.
Come back with 5-10 people next year, because we will be the ones. It's not a question. We will be the ones to change our generation. We will be the ones to change this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And as the elder said, INAC is our last best hope.
Absolutely, Baba Huey.
I'm going to give my everything to make sure we're successful.
And you know, brothers and sisters, what you're hearing is the reality. Our young brother is deeply committed to the cause of our people, and you know, he last year he brought some of his crew, Black Fist, Black Power. Even more of his crew came this time, you know, and I know our brother is literally on the streets, turning our young people around, bringing them, you know, towards the works that he is doing as well. Black Fist, Black Power, my young brother. Tremendous concept, tremendous initiative. Tell us about it.
Basically, the Black Fist, Black Power concept, it actually come as a concept of something that Brother Omawali Malcolm X said when he talked about the fingers. And when we come together in solidarity, how strong we are. So Black Fist is just a manifestation of Brother Omawali Malcolm X's prophecy coming to pass. What we've realized is black unity is going to be something extremely hard to achieve because of the differences we have within our community. But we understand that solidarity to achieve, accomplish the goal of making sure we build a better nation for our next generations, we can all do that. And once we get a solidarity, then that brings closer to the unity. So that's why we're about the solidarity. So a lot of the brothers on the streets, even brothers who don't necessarily like each other, they've still got a solidarity element now. It's the same thing with the INAP is saying with the political organizations, really. It's the same, it's the exact same concept, just put in a different way. No matter what it is, when we come through the door, we leave our differences at the door and we try not to pick them up on the way out.
Right, beautiful, beautiful. Leave them right where they are. Wonderful. Now you also shared with us as well some of the work that you personally do, just in terms of bringing the gangs, you know, the so-called gangs, you know, together as well. Just share that as well with the listeners.
I put a video out. You can type it in on Google, Bloods and Crips Unite. Via me sending out that video, over 200 Bloods and Crips and different gang members and different black people responded to the video I made. Someone uploaded to their Facebook page and got over 60,000 views on that one video. Wow. In like under a month, 2 months. And we've had a lot of black people that are in the gangs responding to that video and saying how they have cousins who are in an enemy gang who they haven't been able to see, and how the message of the Bloods and Crips Unite thing, they want to link up with their cousins. So we're seeing a lot of things, and that's all the way from England, brother. I made a video, put it on YouTube, and it affected brothers and sisters in America.
Wow.
So that's just one video. I make many videos and many projects, but right now the main thing is we've got our own black record label, we've got black graphic designers, we've got black photographers, we've got black producers, black people that produce our CDs. It's a black person that prints our CDs off for us, black people that distribute our CDs. Brilliant. Black. If you have a video,
Black Fist, Black Power, that's right.
You know?
Too black, too strong.
Animal in it, the puss have to be black and the dog have to be black. You know? So one of the things we're looking to do after I release my project is get a lot of black brothers on a project called All Black Everything. And then shortly following that will be a Marcus Garvey mixtape. So we've got a lot of things planning in the pipeline and a lot of good things for the community, and everything will be on if you heard my mixtape, everything's going to be on them sort of levels there.
Right. Well, I've heard some feedback from your mixtape. Unfortunately, I don't have access to a CD player right now, but I've got some excellent feedback from some of our sisters in particular about your work. I don't know if you heard the sisters in the kitchen, but they were screaming at the back when you were doing your stuff. You know, they've heard your mixtape, and you know they're very, very moved, inspired. You should see them shocking out, man. So you are doing some great work. And what we need to do is link up and make sure that that work is spread, just like how it went viral in the States. You know, your spirit, your energy, and the work that you are doing needs to be spread amongst our community in the UK.
Yes. Yeah, that's what we're working on right now. That's why we've made the tracks. But we've got Empress Amani here, and she's gonna I think she's gonna have to leave soon. So I'm gonna.
Okay.
But give thanks.
Yes, thank you.
Give thanks. Thanks for your power and your
young
energy.
brother respect. Yes, and please hail up the young brothers of Black Fist, Black Power as well. We always a pleasure to see them.
Black Fist, Black Power.
All right.
They're raising their fist at me. We give thanks.
All right, the salute. Yeah, give thanks. Tinamradi. Okay, who do we have next?
Empress
Who's coming
Imani?
next? Empress Imani.
Greetings, divine blessings.
Divine blessings, my
Tell me something, Empress Imani. You can hear me. You can hear me good this time.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
All right. Okay. So there'll be no. Because what it is, Empress Imani, right now, right?
He speaks English and you speak Vincentian, and you can't understand him.
Right. You see, that's what I'm trying to say to you, Empress Imani. We have a little distortion in the studio right now, right? She's trying to distort the Vinci vibes.
Okay, she can't do
She can't do that. Other than that, may I tell her? Right. Okay. Thank you. Sister Empress Imani, just tell us what you thought about because I know you were there from the drum. And also your beautiful, cute little princess. Her name again?
Yes. Navaya, which is heaven spelled backwards.
Oh, Navaya, heaven. Oh, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, my sister. You were saying.
How did you find the day?
Well, first of all, you were saying about your princess, and then you're going to tell us about the day.
Yeah, well, basically, I brought her this time because it didn't finish too late for this event, and I wanted her to be fully immersed in that vibe. Really.
Beautiful.
She's a culture baby anyway. You know, she knows her Bob Marley and her reggae songs. But I wanted her to be in the vibe, around the spirit, wearing her ankh and seeing me perform, you know, because that's what I wanted to aspire to. But I thought it was highly uplifting, powerful, energizing. I've got loads of different kind of thoughts and little plans of action going around in my
Beautiful.
And it's just refreshing to see, even though, like I was thinking as well, the turnout probably could have been a bit better. But like a lot of people said that were there, it's about the numbers that came out, you know, today to support it and know about the true movement. And I think it's just good to be in an environment where that vibration is so potent, because it really has an effect on the mind and spirit. And going forth with that, the actions can then follow, being marinated, you know, within the right frequency.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel, I'm glad that I managed to make it and perform. I enjoyed my performance.
And we enjoyed it too, my sister.
Coming up, really.
Mm-hmm. We enjoyed your performance too. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic.
In
Very
fact,
inspiring.
in fact,
especially for the young women.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
You really are an inspiration. As you were sharing the other day, the people that you were inspired by, but you are also an inspiration to our young princesses coming up and the not so young women as well for what you're giving out. And I don't know if you listen to a lot of Muta Baruka, but I don't know why, but I get Muta. When I hear you, I actually feel when you're actually chanting, I actually hear the spirit of Muta Baruka coming out as well. The same kind of griot type. You got a powerful voice there, my sister.
I'll give thanks. It's a blessing. Thank you very much.
All right. No, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. It really is. Any particular highlights on the day that you wanted to share with us? I know you got to go soon as well, so I appreciate love that.
No, that's fine. Particular highlights, respect Fire Bingi. I think he's a significant warrior, soldier with a fire in his belly. I think he's going to do great things.
Mm-hmm.
That was definitely my highlight.
Right.
Yeah, just all of it really, but that really
okay.
to me. He left the place. He mashed on the place.
He mashed on the place. Yeah, he's getting into a habit of doing that, isn't he?
Oh, and Sister Isis as well. Her lyrics.
Oh, right.
Substance, her lyrical content really grabbed me, and I thought, obviously on the feminine side of things, we kind of need that again for the sisters to kind of realize how powerful they are. I really enjoyed her set. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And obviously today, Shakara really delivered a powerful piece as well.
Okay. Okay.
All around, yeah.
All right.
Brilliant.
Really great stuff.
Excellent, excellent. And we're just hoping that the International African People's Parliament will, in Leeds we'll be able to get things going there. So there'll be a branch operating from, the Yorkshire area.
Empress Imani, I was just about to say that, Yeah, I think I may have mentioned this to you as well, You have now felt the vibes of INAP. So, hopefully it's something that you might want to connect up with the brethren and sistering.
I've already been, I'm like a trumpet. I've already been telling all Yorkshire all about the movements and trying to,
all right,
bring them in the fold. But yeah, it'd be good if we had a certified branch probably in areas on that side, yeah.
Well, you felt the vibe, so you may have to take the lead on that, and you know that we will support you in every single way, shape, and form that we can, my sister, because it is indeed, and it indeed is a national agenda that we're trying to create here. So, all the support, that you need in Leeds, we'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my sister. I just want to thank you again for your spirit, your work, and your energy as well in uplifting us over the last couple of events that we've had. You're a powerful sister.
Tenda Amwari. Yes, sisters and brothers, that was Empress Imani, who's a singer, spoken word artist, a performer all around. Very artistic, creates her own cultural items, and she has those things on sale as well. So we give thanks for that. We have a text here, and it says, "Love the show, and may you be greatly blessed."
Tendai Mwari, and may you in turn be greatly blessed as well. Tendai Mwari.
If you want to text in,
National Black People's Day of Action. Did you name it and claim it? That's our subject this evening, brothers and sisters.
You can text as well.
Yes, you can. The text number is 07-572 222 156. That's 07-572 222 156. Or you can call in on 07-538 005 634. Or you can call in on 07-983 852-952. We have a caller on the line, Sister Kai.
Tendai Mwari, we have Brother Leader Bandaka.
All right.
Who's joined us again. Tendai Mwari, Brother Leader. I guess the day has ended now.
Tendai Mwari. In the formal sense, the proceedings have ended. We've had our Unity Circle, and once again, it was a very inspirational Unity Circle led by Baba Huey Andrew, Reverend Huey, who is no stranger to many parts of the African community. And, he was very emphatic about the need for INAP. INAP is our last best hope. We know that's Baba Huey's mantra as far as INAP is concerned. And so he was reminding our people of how important the vision and the mission of INAP is, and the responses were resounding. So we finished the proceedings, but there's still a lot of people mulling around. I must say I counted the number of people who were in the Unity Circle, and I counted 72 adults and about 7 or 8 children. So we're talking about over 80 Africans were still left in the room, in the hall at the end of the event.
That's
and
beautiful.
An indication of how numerically, how successful the day was. But it says nothing of the spirit of the day. The spirit was really booming. Now I have beside me a sister who was part of the gathering. We just plucked her from the gathering, Sister Moores, and she just wants to share with us. We've asked her to share with the listeners how the day has been for her. She's feeling a little bit nervous. I said to her, there's nothing to be nervous about. Just say how the day was for you. Yeah? So, are you ready to hear from Sister Moores?
We are, Sister Moores. Yes.
One moment, I'll pass the phone.
Okay. Tendai Mwari, Sister Moores, welcome to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan on Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM.
Yes, hello there, greetings.
Right, Sister Moores. Is this your first time at the National Black People's Day of Action?
I have been to other events with Alkebu-Lan. This is not the first time I've been to this. I think this is the first time I've been to this National Day of Action, though.
Okay.
I've been to other events and things, but which I've totally enjoyed. But today was very good.
Right.
I came late because I had other things I had to do, but from when I came here, the warmth and the unity of the people that was here and the words that were said, things that was being said, it's very positive, very, very positive, and it's excellent to hear from the youth. When I say the youth, okay, I'm an older woman, so it's the youth in their 30s and stuff like that. It's to hear them talk.
Right. Any particular highlights for you? I mean, you mentioned about the youth. Any particular?
Well, I suppose the positiveness, the positiveness, what was being said, the unity, and just to know that the young people, they want to come together. They want to go to Africa. They want to, do things as a community.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinking of the future for the young people. As the elders are, we're thinking about the future for the young people, and they are also. So it's good that we got positive, conscious young people still around, because at least they have their minds. Many of the minds of the young people have been taken, so we're glad that we still have youth that are among us. And, all I can say is enough shout, enough big up for Alkebu-Lan. And because I love Marcus Garvey and everything that he stands for,
mm-hmm.
and they do the same thing as well. So, it's a great warmth to be amongst people with the same vision and same mind.
All right. That's wonderful, my sister. Sister Moores, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Sister Moores. Anything that you'd like to say in conclusion, or?
Well, what can I say is unity is strength. Okay, unity is strength, and I would bawl out to everybody. We have all these different organizations and different sectors of people, and so much different name, and at the end of the day, we all come under one banner. We're African people. We're melanated people. Okay, and the great cry: united we stand, divided we fall. And if we are not going to hear the cry, if we're not going to see that we need to come together as people. Everybody else as people is coming together. You see, the Chinese, the Indian.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I could go on and I could go on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They might not be able to get on together, but when it comes to joining together to, stand against the next one, they will come together, even though they might not even like each other. So we have to, as people, come together. Anyway, don't let me get started. And happiness. And, excellent vibrations and energy, That's basically what I stand for still.
Sister Moores, Brother Leader for some reason said you were a bit shy. I didn't hear that.
I am a little to get started. But once I get started...
Once you warm up, worries.
I'm an August born, so, we have...
Oh, my word, that's Papa Garvey month.
Passion, okay?
Yeah, that's Papa Garvey month. There are no shy people born in August.
I know, me and Marcus Garvey in the same month. I love him, so I know that. So, back to Burabandaka.
Tendai Moore, give thanks.
Anyway, give thanks.
Give thanks to you, Sister Moores.
One love.
Blessed love. Tendai Moore.
Love, universal love.
Irie. Tendai Moore. Yes, brothers and sisters, you're tuned to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan and Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM, www.galaxyafriwi.com. We're getting some feedback from our community at the National Black People's Day of Action. Did you name it and claim it, brothers and sisters? Some of us took the day out. Even though they couldn't make the event, they took the day out, like Brother Kwame all the way in Nottingham. Maybe that's something that you did. You can call in on 07538 005 634. You may just think it's a very, very good initiative and something that you are going to do. Another number to call in is on 07 983 852 952. You can also text us on 07 572 222 156. Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan on Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM, the only brainwashing station. Tena Murray, Brother Leader Bandaka?
Tena Murray, Brother Murray, I'm still here.
Okay, Brother Leader.
Yeah.
Tena Murray, my brother. Right. Do you have any more of our community there that you wanted to engage? What happened to the shyness, brother leader, from Sister Moore's?
Sister Moore's, I don't know, it just seemed to have dissipated the moment she took the phone, my brother. Looking all pensive and all meek. And as soon as she got on the phone and, got the opportunity to talk about all the day, well, she just came.
Pure power.
She was beaming all over the place.
More power.
It was flowing, yes.
See.
I've got another young man. I've got a young man here, the young man who was the compere throughout the day and did it so expertly and so beautifully. So let me put him on the phone. Brother Enika Tenaimari.
Tenaimari, brother Enika.
Tenaimari.
Welcome to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan and Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for being a wonderful compere on a very, very important day for our community.
Tatenda, thank you very much. No, it was a pleasure, an honor to be able to compare such an event with such youth energy in the building at the time. So thanks for that.
Right. And obviously we had to leave. We didn't get to get a flavor of Brother Shakara's message. How did you find the message?
I think, but not just speaking.
Our keynote speaker.
Just from the reaction from the gathering, I think the message was very touching and very personal. I think everyone was, you could say, positively affected by it. I think it definitely had an effect on those who were there. I think it was very poignant, very structured, very passionate, and it kind of just it exuded the spirit that which I spoke about after, that a lot of our young people do have, but they don't always necessarily have the avenue where or the articulation where they can express what they feel, or the avenue by which they can direct passion. But Brother Shakara, he did both of that very well today.
All right, wonderful.
Brother Anika, obviously you named it and claimed it today. Why did you think it was important for our people to come out on the 2nd of March and name and claim this day as our day of action?
You're very faint. I think I got the question. But I think it's important because too long our time and focus is based on what the European or what any other person tells us is sacred. So, after Christmas Day is the 26th and Boxing Day, and that's a bank holiday. And then New Year's Day is also a bank holiday. And there's other days throughout the year, which day, Easter, Sunday, Monday, Friday, Good Friday, whatever they have. They say those are the days when you're allowed to take a day off work and you're allowed to, because they class those days as sacred. But like other people domiciled in this country, like other people, we have claimed this day as our own. We have claimed that as sacred. So no matter what else is going on, whether in their institution or another group of people domiciled here, whatever's going on, we've claimed that day. So it's important that we take, that day away from anything else, so we can all focus as African people. We can focus into one thing, and I think if more and more of us are doing that, whether we're in the same place, as in i.e. the same building, or not, if we're focused on that same message, that same direction, whether it's in the 14 who were killed in 439 New Cross Road, or commemorating the Black People's Day of Action from 1981, that energy will transmit throughout the country, throughout our people to feel it. So we need to get more and more people focused and directed to know that if we claim this day as sacred, then it's sacred. We don't need anyone else to tell us that. And as far as INAF are concerned, we claim this day as sacred. It's our day, no matter what's going on, and that's why I've named it and claimed it.
And I'm right. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And obviously, it's a day where we are focusing on young people. I mean, ultimately, the National Black People's Day of Action has a special focus on young people. The young people that were there, do you feel that they would have left with something? And what do you think is the key thing that you think they were left with at today's event?
I think at the beginning, we did a show of hands, and this is before the place reached its maximum capacity of attendance. and there was a number, nearly half, which were classed as young people. And I think, no doubt, based on the performances for Soldier MC, Empress Imani, Rashid Bingi, and also the keynote address from Brother Shakara, I mean, no doubt that they would have left invigorated and, you know, ready to come back and bring more people. You know, Rasbeck said, and he says it each time he goes and comes back, he's going to bring more. And this time he brought more. And he charged all of us to make sure we bring 5 more, because he said next time he's bringing 10 more. So I think just based solely on that, we could see that the day itself positively affected and energized the young people who were there, including myself.
Oh, give thanks. Brilliant. You did a good job today. I must say, I mean, it's not easy to host all day from 1 o'clock straight through, but you did excellent job. And I mean, even I wasn't there till the very, very end. I was very, very impressed with you, Brother Anika.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Tender Murray, son. Well done.
So I know your day hasn't finished yet. You've got probably clearing up and all kind of things to do. So we'll let you go.
You got the fun part of the job now, isn't it? the bit we enjoy. 3 events in the space of less than 2 weeks. How is your energy level, son?
I'll probably find out at 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning. We're supposed to be on the plant.
Energy for liberation fight. That's what matters.
All right, that's the answer, my son. Well done again. Excellent work. Brilliant.
Galaxy Radio, the only deep brainwashing station. Deep brainwashing station. Deep brainwashing station. Deep brainwashing station.
Tonight, my brothers and sisters, yes, you're tuned to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan and Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM, www.galaxyafriwi.com. Galaxy is the only de-brainwashing station. Tendai Mwadi. Brothers and sisters, our subject matter this evening, National Black People's Day of Action. Did you name it and claim it? We've been hearing feedback from the various different people organizing the event, also who attended the event, and also who performed or presented at the event. We've got some more feedback, Sister Kai. Tendai.
Greetings. Tendai.
Yeah.
Brother Inika?
No, this is Brother Olatunji.
All right.
Go ahead.
Right. Well, we did her line up on my YouTube, but she's wandered off.
Okay, all right.
Hold on, let's probably do it again. Hold on.
Tendai, brother leader.
Yes. Yeah, am I on here?
You're very much on air, brother.
Okay, Tendai. Yes, my brother. Just to say that Mama Yeshiva is going to come on in a minute just to share her thoughts.
Okay. All right.
One of the things I forgot to mention earlier on is that we had set a target to raise £1,000 from the gathering, and we reached that target.
Woo.
Towards the end. Well, as you know what the target was before you left, Brother Moore.
History is a clock that people use to tell their political and cultural time of day.
Sorry, brother leader, we had a slight little interruption. Right, come again. You were saying about the target.
Yes, well, as you know, a target of £1,000 was set.
Yeah, Prince Munyaradzi.
For the collection, that was our collection appeal target. And just to report that we reached that target, we exceeded that target. We raised £1,007.
All right. That's a slight difference there, bro.
A slight difference.
£1,007. Mokoro Koto, well done. Congratulations to all those who did their work. That's wonderful.
Absolutely. I think Brother Shakara's message helped to push that target up.
All right.
To get brothers and sisters digging into it was such a powerful message.
See.
But I've got Baba Huey in the background echoing some of what I'm saying. So I think it would be great to hear his voice. So let me put him on.
Oh yes.
Baba Reverend Huey Andrew.
Tendai Murray, Reverend Huey Andrew. Baba Reverend Huey Andrew, welcome to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan and Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM.
No.
Tenamari.
Tenamari.
Welcome, Baba Huey. How did you find the day? How did you find the National Black People's Day of Action today?
Well, I confess, I feel so renewed, so strengthened, and much more hopeful. I didn't expect there were going to be so many people, and also the messages that were delivered today, really inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
And it has given, as I said, hope to many of us.
Right.
And I believe that we must just keep pressing on.
Mm-hmm.
Pressing on, because we cannot allow pettiness to divide us.
Word, my elder.
There are so many good things that we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because our people need us, and in order for us to make the sacrifices, we must also believe that we also need them.
Mm-hmm.
So all the best, and my love to everyone.
Well, thank you very much, Baba Huey. You know, the African community at large knows what a wonderful soul, a wonderful spirit you are down there at Queen Mother Moore School. You know, and we really thank you for what you have done in bringing INAP to life as well, because INAP was born at Queen Mother Moore School, and it was due to you and those around you as well that made it possible. So we want to thank you for your place in history in the Interim National African People's Parliament, and I know that history will continue with the love and support, and also those powerful words that our young people referenced you on in terms of INAP being our last best hope. We thank you very much, Baba Huey.
And let us all pull together.
Absolutely.
Okay then.
Tenamari. Give thanks, Baba Huey.
Tendai
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Tenamari.
Yes, sisters and brothers. Elder Reverend Huey Andrew is a member of the Elders Council on the Interim National African People's Parliament. So we give thanks for his service in those efforts.
Tenamari. Yes, brothers and sisters, you're tuned to Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan and Galaxy Radio 102.5 FM. Tenamari.
Tenamari.
Tenamari, brother Olatunji.
Yeah, Tenamari, bro.
Right. Okay, my brother, do you have somebody there? Is Mama Yeshiba ready for us?
Mama Yeshiba seems to have gone her own way. So we've got Brother Leader back here again.
Okay, all right.
Alkebu-Lan, Galaxy 102.
Okay, Tenamari. Okay, Brother Leader Bandaka. Tenamari, Brother Leader? Right, now we're coming to the close of the show. Now, what I want to find out from you, and I think I know the answer already, because as somebody, as we read in our summary earlier on, as one of the people who really gave birth to this powerful initiative, how does today make you feel, my brother? 4 years on from that wonderful day when it was decided that we have to take the commemoration of the New Cross massacre, and in terms of the National Black People's Day of Action, on another level. How does it make you feel, Brother Leader?
Oh, filled, my brother, filled with joy, with happiness, with a profound sense of hope, and also with conviction and determination. You know, we have to value African life. What value we put on African life is the manifest value of African life, and we can't allow the massacre of 14, shedding of blood of 14 of our young people to just go unanswered, just go without justice and truth being done, without the truth being known and without justice being done. And what we are doing is validating African humanity. What we are doing is reaffirming the loss, the suffering, not only of the fatal victims, but of the surviving victims who are still, as 34 years on, still carrying physical injuries, still carrying psychological and emotional injuries. I've met members of some families. Some family members have been mentally afflicted as a result of the loss of their loved ones and the manner in which they lost their loved ones. And so, but the most important thing is that we don't just come and wallow in the sadness of this huge and massive loss to our community and to families within our community. We have come to also look at how we can ensure that their martyrdom, their young death, the shedding of their blood will not be in vain. That's very, very important. And it's the response of the people, you know, and it's that sense of hope that we see in the people that makes me feel so vindicated at this moment. And so I just pray that we will continue, our people will understand the importance of this National Black People's Day of Action that we have named and claimed. And I want to thank Galaxy Radio, because Galaxy Radio has been...
Yes, indeed. We haven't really done that in the way we should. Yes. Go ahead, my brother.
Well, we certainly in the gathering thanked Galaxy Radio. We mentioned and bigged up Galaxy Radio, because Galaxy Radio, you know, is an institution in our community, a medium in our community, a communication medium that has been serving our community for many, 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 many years. And as I have said on so many occasions, it is the most powerful Pan-African medium we have to communicate with our people. And so it has been instrumental, one of the key mechanisms of communication with our community that has assisted and enabled this event to be so successful at such a short notice. So we thank Galaxy, we thank the management of Galaxy, we thank all of the presenters and workers within Galaxy who keeps that radio station alive. So it's a great day, and I feel very uplifted and I feel vindicated at this moment. Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari, my brother, we want to thank you for your vision as well, and the spirit of Mwari and Midzimukuru that has blessed you to have this vision and, to work, because we know that we spoke about the work behind the scenes. We know a lot of work has been done by yourself and others, to make this possible. So we want to thank you, Brother Leader Bandaka, for the work that you are doing. Tendai Mwari.
Yes. Tendai Mwari. Give thanks and praises for this opportunity. Just the last thing I do want to say is that it has always been intended from the outset that the National Black People's Day of Action should be youth-focused, primarily. It's family generally oriented, but primarily youth-focused. And it's so heart-rending. It's so, so heartening to see so many young people have come out. So many young people have come out and have taken so much inspiration out of today. And so many young people are relating to the vision of INAP, the vision of nation building that INAP brings. That, to me, is the most important element of the National Black People's Day of Action. I just hope those at home who are listening at this time, who were not able to make it for whatever reason, will just put on your calendar for next year. Just mark it down, put it in your mobile phones or wherever you need to put it so that you remember it for next year. That March the 2nd is the National Black People's Day of Action. We have named it and claimed it, and it means that whatever else is happening, we must take that day and we must participate in the commemorative events that are organized by the Interim National African People's Parliament, and that each and every one of us must think seriously about signing up to INAP. We must sign up to INAP and be part of the process of nation building. Let no one confuse you about what a nation is and why it is important for people in exile to organize themselves as a nation within a nation. Anything else is confusion.
Absolutely.
That's what Papa Garvey, Papa Omowale Malcolm X, and all our great visionaries and leaders advise us to do. Wherever we find ourselves on the planet, we must organize ourselves as a nation of people. And you look at strong groups of people in this country, the Chinese, the Jews, the Indians, etc. They are organized as communities around nation-building principles that are steeped in their culture, so and their religions, and so they operate as a nation within a nation. They have their own system of self-governance. They have their own economic system, and we must do the same. They have their own schools, their own educational philosophy and policy and programs that empowers their own children and young people, and we must do the same thing. So I close with the words of the most eminent prophet and king, His Excellency Marcus Mosiah Garvey, who says, "Unite, organize now or perish. Rise, you mighty African people, for you can accomplish whatever you will. Rumbidzo kunamwari, ye Africa, to the God of Africa be the glory." March 2nd.
Black People's Day of Action.
Black People's Day of Action.
Name it and claim it.
What's our mission?
Nation building.
And what's our motto?
Commemorate, evaluate, organize to liberate.
Liberate. Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari, my brother. Give thanks.
Thank you very much. Tendai Mwari.
Tendai Mwari. Yes, brothers and sisters, that's Brother Leader Bandaka there. Closing us out, brothers and sisters, we give thanks and praises to Mwari Nyakusika, God the creator of the universe, for the spirits of Mzumukuru, our great ancestors. We give thanks to the management of Galaxy Radio. We give thanks also to our producer, Brother Olatunji Heru. Thanks and praises goes out to all those who tuned in. I know a lot of people were listening in and just feeling the vibes of the National Black People's Day of Action. We give thanks and praises. Brothers and sisters, Africa Speaks with Alkebu-Lan will be back next week between 8 and 10, where we talk it straight and make it plain. Tendai Mwari.